Serial Experiments Lain, episode 9. You guys know what to do? I'm gonna start the episode in 3, 2, 1, play. Present time. Nah, ha 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 ha. I will say that after the end of last episode, I went and thought about it, what they were trying to show me. Honestly, it was just so incredibly freaky that I probably ended up missing it. But yeah, I think what happened there was basically, yeah, that is what happened, that they were able to erase like the rumors that were surrounding Arisu dating her teacher and whatnot. But we saw it from the point of view of like the consciousness of the Lane of the Wired. So when she was denying that like her real personality, her real self wasn't Lane of the Wired, at the end of the episode it kind of proved that yes, now it has become her real self. Or at least the self that she now perceives. But I also still believe that Lane isn't actually a person. I feel like it's highly likely that she's like some sort of being, or sometimes with how Lane acts, you could even consider her to be like some sort of program that's there to bridge the gap between like the wired and the real world. Which could be also like why the Knights would maybe want her. Or honestly, it explains a lot of like how she can do the things that she does. Especially with that line that she said, I think it was back in like episode 5 or something. The line that she said to her dad, where she would like become one with the Wired, or merge with it, or bring it into reality, or something like that. I'm talking about Internet Protocol. And God. Huh. I'm still pretty sure that Lane is the god of the Wired, but we'll see. Are we talking about like UFOs? Hey, I mean, the internet takes that and it runs with it, right? This bear outfit, too. This bear outfit she wears when she's her, like, timid self. And I guess you could say that the bear outfit is a protective layer against the outside world. I was wondering what it was, like, supposed to represent, but I feel like that's probably what they intended. Could be wrong, though. Is it your sister? Your father? Your totally fabricated family? Everything just feels so fake. There isn't actually any human connection here. Or maybe it's the Knights. Or those other guys. Who's that? What is that? It's an alien. What's up, dude? Why? Oh, well, I mean, I guess that was just her imagination. Hmm. All these conspiracy theories and whatnot. Okay. Are we gonna use like these last few episodes to fully explain what's even going on in the show? That's how the internet works. Yep. Not as you are right now. That's simply how she appears. As I said, right? Like, her physical body is simply just a hologram of the information that is sent through the wired. They were just getting me into the birth of the internet. Pretty much what the entire show is based off of, yeah. What is that? Is that another psyche? No, wait. That's a symbol of the knights. Uh-huh. The same kids. Yeah, and what these kids represent is like how technology kind of matures kids. That's what you think, Lane, but it's very clearly not the case. Wait, did she just change? I think this look should be Lane of the Wired, right? And then there was that other Lane that we saw in episode 8, who was kinda, I guess, the evil kind of Lane, I guess? I don't know how else to describe her. The self-destructive one, maybe. What do we need Taro for? Ah, I see. What was that? What are you guys talking about? What's over? The world? This life that you have? Like, what even is this? And Mika's still dead inside. Mika's literally just like some sort of puppet and just spewing information now. Telephone? My god. She lost her sense of self. Probably because of the Wired. Because it was during that one time when she was looking at Lane. With Lane probably being the Wired itself, I don't know. That's what it looks like to me, though. Are the knights trying to manipulate her, or maybe try to make her remember something? Switch back to the other lane already? That is quite obvious. Truth. Is that the girl in the group? Okay, dude. Ah, what was that? Xanadu? Ah. What is this behavior? Did they introduce her into this family? Was it the knights, or were those the two guys that usually come to hang out, monitor her? Now this is your room? It used to be such a nice room. Oh, okay, I see. I understand. It's kind of like she was checking her own memories. That's the noises that she was making. I'm you, so I wouldn't know. Just like the doll in the other episode. I already forget. I mean, once you figure out what you are, Lane, I think you'll have your answer. that were the case, and what exactly would happen. Unconscious level without the need for any device. Oh, IPv7 that they were talking about? So we literally just connected everybody through this frequency? Yikes. But he's also probably the voice that we hear when we're referring to God, right? Is this hum supposed to represent not just the electrical wire, but also the frequency? There's the dude, I'm guessing. You did not look like how I imagined you would look like. What are you? Why? Why do you look like that? Okay. Got a lot of science fiction things in here, and I think I'm starting to understand what they're referring to when they say, like, the wired is merging with reality and stuff like that. It was due to this guy, Eri Masami, I think his name was, who was working at Tachibana's, and they ended up connecting everybody through said frequency without, you know, them knowing, I guess, somehow. And so that's kind of why the Knights are able to manipulate reality to such an extent, because technically speaking, they all already are hooked up to the network. If you want like a real life comparison, I mean, I think there's plenty, like how people can be affected by fake news online, and when they believe it and they go out and do something according to whatever information that they receive, right? That is one way that you can manipulate reality through the internet. But to what extent are we going, and what is the final end goal? Because like, if all humans become one network and we kind of like connect ourselves up to the Earth's frequency and we basically become one huge giant computer, then what? What does that accomplish? What could we do with such power? And what is Lane's role in all of this? Why is she entangled in it? She is obviously a pivotal character. Or honestly, the fact that we see her as like a person or a character could also simply be Lane manipulating us to see her in that way. The entire show could simply be just Lane manipulating the viewer, controlling us essentially, like how the internet kind of controls the way that you see things and the way that you think about things through information and through media and whatnot. That would also kind of connect with what we see in the OP as well, with Lane always being within the computers or the TVs, and the one who's there to pass on the information through the gateway from the wired into the real world. Potentially, Lane herself could even be this program that is what connects the humans with each other, all of us through said frequency, but she just doesn't realize it. And like all of the dreams, I guess, or like whatever those weird sequences are when she was like talking to her mother and her father, who were also kind of like spirits in that one scene. I think that might have been like her subconscious potentially trying to tell her to jog her memory of what she's actually here to do. I feel like it's coming together for me, but I also feel like I'm extremely far off the mark somehow. Regardless, I hope that by the end of the series we'll have some sort of concrete explanation as to what exactly we saw and why it happened and what I'm supposed to think of it. I kind of doubt it though. I feel like they're going to end it with some sort of open-ended question. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.